Alright guys, first video here, crypto sheets. Going to walk through my Excel spreadsheet on Bitconnect. So I found the users and calculators options that they provide you weren't good enough. So I took the time, created a spreadsheet that does a lot of calculations for you, and you can customize what you want to see. So I'll just walk you through it. So my Bitconnect, I have $8,500 in there right now. I initially invested $3,500, so I'm going to log into that real quick to show you my account. So there's my referral. If you guys want to add me as a referral, I made 47 bucks today. A little bit in my wallet, not much, but Bitconnect, you guys are probably familiar with by now if you're looking at this. Pretty standard information here. $8,500 in my account. I've earned just over $5,000. So what I did is I created this Excel spreadsheet right here. So my initial investment was $3,500. I have $8,500 in now. So to enter the information on this sheet, we're going to start it out with all zeros here for Bitconnect cash, Bitconnect quantity, and Bitconnect. You can also get those on the top of your page right here. So I do have 2516517 in my Bitconnect quantity. So 2516517, and that will automatically calculate to the amount you have in Bitconnect. So if we look at the Bitconnect price up here at the top, it's $2.93 is what it's trading at, so we can change that, update the value here. I do not have any Bitcoin in there. Calculator, you can put it in here, and the price is $81.46 right now, down from a little bit earlier. So that's trading price. Let's say I had 5 Bitcoin in there, it'd be a good day. So I'd have $40,000 in Bitcoin, but I have 0. So there we are. This number will add to that number, and today's profit give you an end of day value. This is today's profit on Bitconnect. If you click on the Bitconnect website, you go to Lend Bitconnect and the volatility software interest. You can click on here and see today's value, and then once you get all this information entered in on the spreadsheet, you can also put it in the Enter Percentage tab here. You can click on whatever month you want. I was lazy and I didn't fill up past September because this is the actual date that I started, so it doesn't pertain to me, so I didn't do it. But feel free to enter that information in. There's tomorrow's interest rate. I got that from the Bitconnect website. But what that does is it rolls into the profits calculator here, and the average percentage. So I'm 114 days in. I enter the transaction date here. 114 days in. I have it calculating for the past 122 days. So that's throughout the entirety of my loan. That's what percentage I've been getting. So that's pretty good daily return. The past 30 days are a little bit better. So that would actually increase my percentage up to 101%. So it's very good every day. Right here, guaranteed. I'll go over that in a minute. So what you're going to do initially is you're going to set up your investments in here. So initially I put $3,500 in, and then I have reinvested this much money. I have 3 investments over $1,000, so I do get a multiplier of 1.1 times those. So I am guaranteed this much, even if it's a 0% day, every day. If I wanted to have a $100 investment, let's go ahead and delete these. So put in $100 there. That's your interest earned today. Everything rolls over to profits. Today's value, I'd have 66 cents. Average daily profits would be $1. So we're gonna take that back, put my information back in there. That's the value that I have. I do have it set so you can put it during the time of the day, and let's say it's 2 o'clock, go to 2 o'clock, you can enter your information there. This comes handy when we're using the calculator or the next move page, which we're about to go over. Next move page right here, if you have $10 invested, it's going to take a while to get another $10, but $100 minimum, sorry. If you have $100 invested, it takes about 10 days to get $10 back in. So this will actually, let's act like we have a $100 investment. Let's go ahead and delete those. Delete. All right, so let's say we had $100. We go to our next move page. It says it's going to take us 3 days. Get rid of that. Let's go back to that. Next move page. So it's going to take us 278 days. Why is that not working correctly? Oh, 0. This is such a big turn. You gotta put a 0 on there. Alright, that should do it. Alright, to get $10, it's going to take us 10 days. Because we're averaging the 101%. That's using 30 days. So I'll put it through the entirety of the loan, drop it down to 93%. Alright, so 11 days to get it. The date that I should hit $10 using the average is going to be the 4th of December. So this is very handy because this tells you what the best move is for your money. Up until you have about $3,000 in your account, so let's have a $2,200 investment, let's say, this is still worth more money. So if we look at this right here, we would lose $124 because it would take 43 days to save up to that 1010 value, where you do get a bonus and make it worth this much money. In the 43 days, using the average, this is how much money you would take. So this is the difference in gain that you would have if you held your money. So if we go back to this, we get about, I think, about $1,000 in there. You go to your next move calculator. See, it's only $53 off, so you need a little bit more. I think it's $500. Next move, $26, $500. Oops. Right. So here it says we make a little bit less money if we hold it. However, with the 1010, you also get a guaranteed $1.01 every day. So that will increase your overall daily profit percentage by 1.15%, making this a little bit more profitable. Once you invest, this will be your daily income. If you add like a $5,000 more loan, you can go here. See, we're getting close to the saving up for $5,000 would make more sense. So you add probably about $2,000 more. See, now we're getting really close. See, they're both more profitable than this, but this one is still more profitable. So another $2,000, that might put us over. Puts us really close. So we're still in the green here, so it would be smarter to save still to $1,000. And then as soon as we hit over, one more. It takes a while to do that. There we go. So that one would be the smartest move. So for that $10,000 bonus, it does take a little bit longer to get to because it does only give you a 5% increase rather than these two giving you a 10%, the multiplier down here. So if I took the time on the investments page and entered in exactly what time I hit my marks or what time I made the investments during the day, I could go to this next move page and this would tell me exactly what time I'm going to hit each level. So if I'm waiting till I hit $100, that would be at my 12:21 block. If I have it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever, it'll automatically be there. So if we look at 12:21, that's when we would hit the $100 mark. That's when we could reinvest. All right, moving on to the enter percentage. Every day you just enter the percentage in. This will go into the calculations, which go into the profits page. Calculator, love it. So this is based off this percentage right here. I didn't use this one because I want to be more conservative on my estimates. So let's go ahead and say our investment is back to $100. If we go over to the calculator page, and the term for $100 is 299 days. A lot of people put the minimum in here, I understand. There's a lot of word on Bitconnect, see if it's going to stay around for a little bit, so some people just do the bare minimum. So 299 days, this is the value that you should have at the end of your term if you consistently reinvest. So I've added a calculator in here. The graph just shows that. If you were to invest 0%, this is the amount of money you'd have in there. You're going to reinvest 0%, so you're still only going to have $100 in there. But you would cash out $280. That's pretty good for a $100 investment. Makes your money back. Net proceeds, we'll talk about that in a minute. So let's go ahead and go back to this calculator. Let's say I started with $100. I wanted to go 5 years down the road, so like 1,500 days. 14, so plus 1850. All right, just over 5 years. 5-year investment of $100 at this rate will be $3 billion. Like Trump says, billion. However, if you reinvest 0%, you'll still only have $100 in there. You'll only cash out $1,700. Compound interest is where it's at. So let's say we invest same 5% back in. We will have $2.3 billion. A lot of money. So even if you invest the minimum amount, you have a lot of opportunity here to make profit. Bitconnect stays around. So 50%, pull out half the money. You're still over the billion range. This is with the $100 investment. On this calculator page, you can enter in here goals, say in 30 days. Where should I be? 132 bucks. Say 30 days. I'm gonna have $132. 30 days goes by. See if you have that. That's gonna be the total in your account. So that's your $100 plus $32 gained. Towards the beginning of the investment, this calculator compounds interest every day. So if you don't make a reinvest every day, it will be a little bit off, but that's one of the reasons I failed conservatively by using this number and not that number. Alright, so we'll delete that data. So another thing I like on this, let's say 299 days from now, $100 should be $1,624 if I reinvest continuously. This is how much I'll make a day at this time. And I'll also tell you the date then, so you can write down dates and keep information for yourself. Down here, I have it calculated 0%, 25%, 50, 75, 100. That's how much you put back in. So if you 100% invest, it goes up exponentially. $100, well, I would just say $100 if you don't invest more. 25% will be up to that value. 100% be up to that value after 485 days. All right. Okay. So if we choose 485 days, we'll have $9,000. 485 days, just over $9,000. These are off just by a little bit because I didn't subtract the initial investment. I will get that updated. All right, withdrawal page. Keep track how much money you put in, how much money you take out. Say I took out 500. I've actually taken out about $1,000 so far, putting in other platforms, investing it elsewhere, keeping my money a little bit safe. So if Bitconnect does go down for some reason, we also have a little bit of money taken out. So if you initially invested 100, it says I have net proceeds of 900 because it takes out withdrawals, subtracts it from how much you put in out of pocket, and gives you your overall net proceeds. All right, so this is your first transaction date. You're going to enter it in there. Once you enter that in, that just goes in to calculate how many days you're into your investment. So, hit me up with any questions you got. I know it's a little lengthy on this first one. I'll probably segment this into a few videos. I am going to be changing this spreadsheet around a little bit for next year. This is only up to the end of 2017. I just began in this, once again, 114 days ago. I do have about 8,500 in there. So I do have 1580. I have a 1010. I think 910 will get me to the 3,500 I put in. There, 3,500. And I do have I have one more $1,000 investment. And let's get up to my 8,500. I think it's 910 again. Ooh, 1180. Get up to 1,000. 990 maybe? That should be close. So there's my money in calculator. 365 days from now, I should have this value. Any questions? Hit me up in the link. Feel free to ask anything. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. I'll be working on more spreadsheets too. Have a good one.